Biker Mike here, back out in the Biker Mike shop, and I thought I'd do this video on a really great product I came across. And I'm always looking for ways to improve the reliability of our snowmobiles. You know, we go to great lengths and travel great distances and spend a great amount of money on our snowmobile vacations, and the last thing you want is a mechanical problem. So I'm always trying to look for ways to eliminate those, and this product solves one of those common issues these Yamaha Vipers and the Arctic Cat sleds have, and that's the relays freezing up overnight at the hotel. You come out in the morning and you go to turn the key and nothing happens, or it'll crank over without the fuel pump working. So these relays that are made by ROCZTOYZ, and guys, I've used this guy's product before. He makes the Yamaha heated grips and thumb warmer for the older Yamahas, and I ran those on my Apex, and this guy's really helpful. The night I was installing them on my Apex, I had a question. I called him up, and sure enough, he answered and walked me through the whole process of plugging those Yamaha heater grips into my Apex. So he came up with these relays. Now these are hermetically sealed and fully encapsulated with epoxy, so that will eliminate any moisture getting into them and freezing up. They're actually real easy to install. He does include some installation instructions. These two relays for forwards and reverse only go in one way, so that's pretty easy, but these can go in one way or the other. You can put them in wrong, but it won't hurt anything. All you have to do is rotate them 180 and put them back in. Now I was lucky enough to get a full set of relays for my Viper, but he recommends that you really only need to replace the fuel pump and the ISC, and that'll get your sled up and running. And once it's up and running, it'll build up enough heat to warm up the other relays and get them working. Or you can get a full set and not have to worry about that at all. This is a known issue with these Vipers and Arctic Cats, so it's actually a really cheap investment to make. So your machine will fire right up on those real cold, frosty mornings. So to get access at these relays, you need to remove the hood. And if you haven't seen my video on removing the hood, I'll leave a link down in the description of where you can find that. So these relays are a little tricky to get out just because they're hard to grab. So I came up with this little plastic prying device, and I just ground it down into a nice little wedge, and then that will help get these relays up and out of there without damaging too much, hopefully. And then just kind of pry them up and out of there. And once you get them out, you can see what's what and what goes where. So you can see in the upper right part of the fuse panel, there's a spot marked ISC and fuel pump. Those are the two that you'd want to replace at the minimum. The rest, like I said before, they're just nice to have, and for the price, you might as well get them anyways. So once all those relays are in there, just make sure you test everything. Make sure everything's working, headlight, tail light, forward and reverse actuator, and the fan. Make sure you run it up to temperature and make sure that fan comes on. Be sure to check out ROCZTOYZ website. Get yourself a set of these relays and check out all his other direct plug and play accessories for these Vipers, the Arctic Cats, and the Sidewinder. He makes a lot of great products, and he's a real great guy to deal with. Thanks for watching. Biker Mike out.